Yeah, right.
I didn't hear you. What'd you say?
Hey, I said if we would have said if our current selves tell our past selves we'd be doing this in an actual studio with all this equipment and all these listeners, we'd be like, yeah, right.
You know, my balls hanging out, just fucking getting tingly every time we do this show. Getting nervous. You ever get nervous, Kleen?
No, I don't, actually.
Me neither. Not that much anymore. I used to. All right, mics are off. We're good.
In the past, it did.
Balls!
Coming to you live on your chin. Oh, kid. Oh. This is the Going Deep Show.
You ready? You ready? You ready? You ready?
Let's go!
You ready?
I don't give a I don't give a fuck.
You ready?
Fighting for the powers of evil. Because good is dumb, it's Going Deep Show time, everybody. Hi, I'm the kids. Time for the fun to begin. Joining me tonight, Mr. Kleen. What's up?
Greetings, everyone. I can't hear.
This music's a little loud. Oh, let me turn Kleen on.
My ears are... Oh, there we go. I can hear.
One little button. That's all it takes, Kleen. I got one little...
We get the little backup machine going, right?
I got a little button here.
That I'm always supposed to ask you about. The capture button.
Oh, yeah. Oh yeah. Everybody, it's Going Deep Show time.
Yeah.
Welcome to episode 1698 of
Holy
our
shit.
program. I always get a little pumped up every time I look at the numbers because there's not a lot of shows out there. There are a few. If they kept up and did what they should have done. The one show that I'm constantly in envy of, Keith and the Girl. Do you remember Keith and the Girl? Keith,
yes, I do. They had a funny show.
Keith and the Girl is great. They have so many fucking episodes and things like this. So I love, and Keith is great. Keith Malley, everyone. I'm not telling you to go listen to someone else's podcast, but if you're talking longevity, you're talking about a consistent schedule and doing stuff and doing it right. I always give them mad props. I also give Red Bar Radio mad props because they're inspiration. He's the wind beneath our fucking distorted, nasty, sticking our fingers up people's butts, wings. Okay, I do. I like how he attacks people, and that's really all it is. This is attack radio here, everyone. We live in the world where the internet has made everyone a celebrity. So why not? Why not make the baldest motherfucker on the planet and the guy with the craziest fucking stupid ass hairdo?
What the hell? Anybody can be an Instagram model. We might as well be.
Oh, wait a minute. I got to switch my cameras. Hi, everybody. Wait a second here. This is important. And we show everybody our full featured live split. Hi, guys. Now I need to adjust clean. It's a ball adjustment.
Ball adjustment.
Yep. There we go. Wait a minute. Okay, there we go. Say hi to the fans and friends of the show.
Hey, everybody.
I need to ask Kleen a very important question. You ever getting your animals drunk before? You ever get your cat? You ever get your cats? I know Kleen's a cat guy. Are you a cat guy?
I'm cat and dog, but I just have cats currently.
I think
I've had dogs in the past, but I've never got my cats drunk, but I did get my cousin's German Shepherd drunk once.
And how fucked up was the jaw? I
gave him half a beer, and I made the mistake of thinking it was a wise idea of giving him a bean burrito from Taco Bell.
You're a fucking dumbass.
He shit all over the house. I had to steam clean her carpeting and everything, and
Hey, that's awesome, dude.
Yeah.
Like, I have gotten Rosie drunk by accident before.
Oh, you left a beer down or
She's
something?
she's 7 pounds. She's a tiny little dog. She drank a dirty bastard once.
Oh, well, the whole dirty
The
bastard?
whole thing.
What did it do? Empty out on the floor or something, or the ground? Or?
One of these blankets that's like waterproof.
Mm-hmm.
It spilled into that.
Oh, shit.
I was cutting the grass one time. Red was out there with a blankie. Dirty bastard. She's sucking a dirty bastard down. It spills into the thing. And of course, the dog, they smell this shit. They go over there.
And they like it,
Next thing you know, you see she's laying in the grass just.
Oh,
Fuck.
I'm surprised it didn't kill her almost, really. It's probably like equivalent of us drinking a case.
But what it made me think about was, okay, I weigh way more than fucking 7 pounds at this point. I'm 15 pounds more than I was a year ago. If I can't handle a dirty bastard, how can I fucking handle anything with life? You know what I'm saying? Which leads us right into what's on tap, everybody. Hi, Kleen. What are you drinking tonight?
I am drinking a Molson Canadian Lager today.
This is Molson Canadian Lager. I like how you call it a lag. It's a lager.
Lager.
Is that what it is?
Lager, right? I said lager.
Last night we went to. We actually are venturing out a little bit more over the weekend. We went to Ann Arbor. Last night we went over to Gadsby's. You ever been to the Gadsby's here in town?
I like it.
Kleen, I saw the most horrific thing at Gadsby's last night.
Really? What was that?
We walk in, and everybody's got to be at like 25% capacity.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so it's a dicey dance trying to figure out if you're going to be able to get a seat anywhere.
Right.
So we walk in. There was this fat bitch in there. I'm not talking like, oh, she's got a couple of extra pounds on her. Couple of extra LB periods. Why?
She's got about 100 extra.
Here's my
LBs.
question. Well, here's my question. Why is the letter LB equal pounds? Can you explain that, please?
I honestly don't know. I don't know where it came from.
I don't get. And here's how messed up this is. I am a fan of one of our guests, listeners, and friends, LB. He bought me. He got this sign for us. He's a very thoughtful person. I like him a lot. He's very great. I feel. Whoa! Hey! Whoa! Echoey. I hit an extra button there. You gotta watch that. I always feel weird when I'm talking about a heavy person and then I reference LBs in the crazy chance that the real LB may think I'm talking about him. Do you get what I'm saying to you? I don't want to misconstrue this, and I don't want to confuse that. I want to make sure that's very clear. I'm not talking about LB. I love LB. LB's one of my favorite people on the planet.
I think he's fucking hilarious.
He is. He's great. We definitely need to call him and get his ass back in here. But here's what I'm getting back to now. To loop back around, just to throw that public service announcement out there. That there was a fat chick in the damn Gatsby's last night.
And let me guess, she was wearing clothes that were like 4 times too small.
No.
She wasn't?
She was wearing age-appropriate, size-appropriate clothing.
Wow.
But she was so fucking fat, it looked like she was carrying another human being on her back. Okay?
Oh, wow.
I'm talking huge. I'm talking gigantic, When she left, I could feel the world shake. Like it was like she was pushing the planet down. It was like Fat Bastard was there. And if I'll tell you this right now, if I ever get that big, which I hope to God I don't, it's bad enough that I'm like 12 to 15 pounds heavier than I was a year ago at this point. And the tide will turn because I can't make fun of fatties and then be fatty. It just doesn't make sense. You can't be a fat person and make fun of fat people.
Oh, it's self-deprecating humor. You can do it that way.
Can I?
Comedians do it all the time.
Is that allowed?
Yeah, comedians do it all the time.
I don't know. This chick was so fucking huge, though, dude. I just couldn't get over it. I couldn't get over it. It was just, and I caught Endo. She's like, she was like speaking under her breath, but it was way too loud. Like the fucking bitch probably heard her.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, you've done this before. Sure goes this motherfucker. How ugly is that guy? And there's nobody else around but the fucking ugly guy. You know what I'm saying? You've been there, Kleen. You've been there.
Kind of like the time I looked over across the pool table when we first talked about the show. Holy cow, that bitch is hit.
Dude, I was just talking about the time because
her body looked pretty good from a distance, but her face was terrible.
in the next probably 30 days, you're going to see a very, very interesting dynamic happen here because we have one of our original show members coming back to our in-presence world. We've always had to bring people in during the virtual world, and I really...
It's kind of like homecoming.
I struggle with this world we live in now where we have to have meetings on the Zoom. We got the Zoom meetings and all these things where we're doing everything virtually and stuff like this. So I'm welcoming, and I can't wait in an anxious anticipation of bringing the Phenom back, into the studio, live and in person. It's going to be a whole different world there, Kleen. It's going to be amazing. And I think it's going to be great for everything as we get closer to 1700, I think it's great.
I think he has the best one-liners of anybody that's ever been on the show.
Kleen, yeah. In fact, I think, can you imagine a show with LB and the map in here?
That would be fucking funny.
Kleen on soundboards and just riffing. This is something that's going to happen, everybody. You be prepared, guys. Once we cross over 1700, it's a free-for-all, okay?
Yeah.
It's a free-for-all!
I'll probably just sit here and laugh so hard that I'll have a hard time playing the soundboards.
I want to talk to you about something, Kleen.
Okay.
How many times have you been so much not wanting to go to work that you have faked getting kidnapped?
Never.
You put this story into the fucking Kleen list. How do people hate their world so much where they're like, how the hell can I get out of work today? How can I do it? Let's see. I could be sick. That could be easy. That could be an easy one. You could literally make yourself sick, right?
Well, yeah. And a lot of, I think I have some fellow workers that are doing this because we get COVID relief pay if they think we have COVID. So they think, I think I have symptoms of COVID. So there's people been taking like 14-day stretches off and getting a negative test.
I struggle.
And coming back.
I struggle with people's honesty. I do.
Oh, yeah.
And I know that some people are going to... If there are certain individuals out there listening to me talk, they're going to be like, kid, are you honest all the time? I would say I'm honest probably 99% of the time. There's that one little percent where I will keep my mouth shut. And that's not necessarily being unhonest. It's just like biting your tongue. Everybody has this self-censor within them.
You just don't want to hurt people's feelings sometimes.
Right, exactly. Sometimes
more than necessary.
Yeah, and it usually refers to family members or people that you love, your children, people who you don't want to be as honest with as far as what's going to hurt them. And my kids are probably the ones, that are the ones that I will self-censor myself. What it comes right down to it, though, Kleen, you just said that there were people who will take advantage of work situations, and it boils down to what's my overall lesson here when it comes to this program. Our little devil on the shoulder, and that little devil's carrying a bunch of cash, and the cash is usually the thing that is the evil. Let's be honest to this point. The devil's not the thing that is the most evil of it. The person who suggests the real evil of everything is just the messenger. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
So. People are taking advantage of COVID. Now, 500,000 people have died. Over 500,000 people have died. Yet these assholes think that, oh, sweet, how can I get mine? How can I somehow take advantage of this situation? Are you serious? This is the kind of thing that's going on?
Oh, yeah. I would 99%, I can't say 100%, but I would say I've probably known about 4 people. And there's probably more because we have a lot of employees.
How do these assholes live with themselves?
Well, I'm getting a free vacation. I'm getting paid while I'm off. That's their mentality, I'm assuming.
I guess you live once. And again, this goes back to a couple shows ago where we talked about what do you need? What is the thing that's going to fulfill you? What's the thing that's going to satisfy you to the point where you're going to think, oh, I don't need it anymore. I'm here now. I'm good. I don't think that exists in humanity nowadays. I think people are always, once they get to the point where they think, oh, this is fucking great. This is perfect. You're told that you need to think of what's next. Well, what's next? We got the thing. We're happy now, guys. Well, I'm bored now. I'm bored in happiness now. What's next? What's the next thing I get to have? Give me some more.
The whole thing is, as I get older, the simpler I like my life. I can see myself being happy real easy with a few small changes.
Yeah, just having an OnlyFans, right? Cleen's got his OnlyFans. He's got all these. Listen, guys, if you want to check out some OnlyFans, he's got this whole OnlyFans where it's just him drawing with Sharpies on his head, and people are eating it up. People are loving it. I think I agree with you on this, though.
Right.
The older you get, the more simplified things become, and you're not gonna die with a coffin full of fucking cash.
Right.
Here's all my worldly possessions.
You can leave it to your kids.
Endo's dad had a great thing. You never see a hearse with a fucking coffin in it with a trailer attached to it with all the shit that the person fucking died.
That's true.
Okay. All of this bullshit, money, objects, all this thing. The only true currency is pussy. Let's be real.
You can tell stories before you die at the old age home.
Pussy. Well, it's stories. I really think it experiences and what you leave behind.
Right.
Which is why I think that our master of puppets here, Mr. Stern here, has changed his ways. He realized at one point, he said, "Oh shit, I'm leaving behind all of this nonsense which displays how pissed off I was at shit, and that's my legacy." And he's turned the page on that. He's made himself different, and he's changed a little bit. So I have issue with that because he was his true self at that time.
How old is he now? Is he
65, 66 years old?
I was saying late 60s. He's getting to that pushing 70 stage. You start to reevaluate shit.
But why?
And you do. You get softer. You start to get more practical, I guess, as far as... I'm not more practical yet, but I can see myself in the next 10 years. Maybe.
Don't do it, please.
Maybe.
Boo.
Why in the motherfuck Kleen would you ever be different than the true human you are?
I'm not out banging like everything that walks anymore.
Well, I'll agree with you to a certain extent, okay? Your humor will stay, I hope, as sick and twisted and as fucked up as we want.
And his humor is
I think the thing where we put the importance on anything here is in the relationships and maintaining a smooth sailing post show. Everyone here who comes into this program, they realize, I wonder, is this real? Is this the real me versus the fake me and this has been something that my past relationships have been involved with. I can't tell if the real you is the one that goes on the show. I can tell you this right now, everybody. If you want to know the real me, okay, you'll listen to the mind dumpings that come out here on this fucking show, on this program. Because you know why? I don't have the agenda. I don't have the time to think about some calculated bullshit that I'm going to say here on the program. So whatever fucking pops in my head, it's what comes out.
Yeah, it's much easier that way. Just be yourself and have fun.
So I'll say with that in mind.
Yeah, we might talk a little bullshit and make up stories here or there to embellish things. But most of our stories have been crazy enough. We don't have to embellish them.
No. So I'll agree with you a little bit that as you age, you get a little bit different. But I've gone back and listened to some shows. Kleen, you haven't changed a bit. You use the same terminology.
Oh, yeah.
You use the same bullshit. You get called out on it on a daily basis. That's what happens to you. You do that.
That's right. That's my personality. That's who I am. My persona. I'm
going to crank through a few things. But anyway, we mentioned something about getting faking your kidnapping. I talked about this clean. There's a story of a guy faked his own kidnapping to get out of fucking work. Mm-hmm. I've never had to have these feelings before. I just don't get it. I just don't understand.
We should fake that we got kidnapped by a bunch of strippers.
How about we don't fake that? We make that a real thing.
They kidnap us.
I would love that. Let's get kidnapped by real strippers. Yes.
Dance for us for hours upon end. And they make us drink tons of alcohol. How cruel.
How many strippers would you like, Mr. Kid and Mr. Clean?
Well, we might as well have 6 each.
Six, and then have an extra 6 on standby.
On standby,
to
right.
swap these
rotate.
fucking bitches out. You know what I'm saying?
They get tired.
Everybody here on the show, we'd like to do a couple of things. We like to talk about, things that tantalize a little bit. So what I'm going to do with you, I'm going to tantalize you just a little bit.
Oh, tantalizing.
In the next episode, we're going to have so many things. We're going to have a hottie of the week.
Ooh.
That's one of our favorite.
Imagine that.
It's one of our favorite subjects. We're also going to have an obscure sexual term, which is dirty. It's dirty!
Is it Blumpy?
Oh, nope. That was...
Blumpkin, I meant?
No, I do that in real life. We do Blumpkins in real life. We're also going to talk about some new movies coming out. We're going to talk about Chinks.
Chinks? We never talk about Chinks.
Did you notice how I said that slowly? We're going to talk about a very special subject. Chinks. It's very deliberate in my chink discussion. Clean, do you have any final words to the fans and the friends, everybody, as we wrap up episode 1698?
Wowza. Well, as usual, to keep clean it if it's dirty, because you gotta be consistent.
Hail Satan.
Well, kid, this is the Going Deep Show, episode 1698. We appreciate you guys tuning in for this whole thing. We got a little serious there, but it's going to be nothing but nonsense here as we approach the next couple of episodes. I promise you. I assure you.
You can't assure me a goddamn thing, you stupid fucking spick.
Oh.
Why do you have to make me cry, devil?
Hey, since I'm Mr. Clean, would that be spick and spam?
I thought it was spick and mick and spick. Mick and spick.
Mick and spick?
You suck, kid. That's why I fucking throw barbs at you all day.
I hate when people criticize me.
Fuck off.
Kid, this is the Going Deep Show. We appreciate you guys hanging and banging with us. And we hope you do that more often here. We're going to have another episode of the show coming up in a few minutes. Stay tuned. Top of the hour, bitches. More show. Final words, Clean.
Yeah, as usual, clean it if it's dirty.
And it's always fucking dirty. And the Kid, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you guys soon. Chill the motherfucking next one.
Hail Satan.
You ready? You ready? You ready?
Let's go. I don't give a fuck.
Some of the comments are so outlandish.
Praise the Dark Lord.
That's it, baby. That's it, baby. Play with your fucking nuts. They have a big, huge fucking cum load brewing in there. Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, I need it in my asshole. Squeeze it, crank it out. Squeeze it. Squeeze it,
Jack
crank
that
it out.
fucking dick. Jack that fucking dick.
It's awesome.
I don't give a fuck.
That's it, baby. That's it, baby.
Evil.
It sucks. It sucks.
This sucks.
Yeah, it sucks. Yeah, it sucks. Yeah, it sucks. Yeah, it sucks. Yeah, it sucks. Yeah, it sucks. That's for sure.
coming to you live on your chin. Oh, kid. Oh. This is the Going Deep Show.
Jack that fucking dick. Jack that fucking dick.
Squeeze it, crank it out.
You're my favorite.
Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, fuck yeah.
Fighting for evil because good is dumb. Hi guys, it's me, Kid. It's Going Deep Show time. Mr. Kleen's joining me. What's up?
Greetings, everyone.
Start things off. Let's get going, right? Let's start it up, Kleen.
Let's get it going.
If you'd like to reach the show, studio@Going Deep Show is the number to do that. On tap today, I got coffee. Kleen's cranking on some Molson's. Episode 1699, guys. We've reached the end of our 1600ths. Can you believe this fucking shit? God damn, Kleen.
Pretty crazy, man.
We keep shit fucking going. Going and going and going. Energizer Rabbit style here on the program.
Is that like the sexual rabbit?
Today's episode of the show, we're going to talk about a little pop culture stuff that we had back in the day that is pop culture that's revisiting. Redos, remakes, all these kind of things. We live in a time when people are running out of ideas. Let's be real. That's why every asshole has a podcast. What's everybody doing? Let's go over there and do the same thing everyone else is doing.
How about all the remakes in movies for a while there? Remember that?
Yeah, except all the gay Ghostbuster movies with all chicks. Fucking gag me. Jesus Christ. Did you go and see this girl Ghostbusters?
No. I saw some like trailers and that's about it.
If they didn't say it was going to be an all-female Ghostbusters, I probably would have been right there front and center ready to rock and roll and see it. Did you see that they do have another Ghostbusters coming out now?
No, I did not.
With Paul Rudd.
Oh, I'll go see that. I like Paul Rudd.
And it seems a little more dramatic. They discover that what is it, Egon's?
Oh yeah, Egon's
stuff.
Yeah.
It's his grandchildren. They find his backpack with the fucking gun and all this shit in the car and all these things. It looks a little more dramatic. The trailer I saw for it was pretty fucking. Silverback and I talked about this on the show a while back, but here's what I want to get to. I'm going to tell you this right now. I go into movies now saying to myself, okay, how many different races are going to be represented by this movie? In the past, you never thought about this. You never thought about, wow, why does Seinfeld only have a bunch of white people? Until Jackie Chiles shows up, the lawyer. You never ever got into this point where it's like, I'm not represented. I'm not represented. How can I relate to this? First of all, if you go to the movies hoping to relate to the characters, okay, you're fucking retarded. I know that's the goal of the whole thing is to relate to the character, but what's going to happen? I can tell you this right now. Star Wars did this bullshit. We have to put a female as an admiral or whatever the fucking queer thing that is the general of the army. We got to make sure there's girls. Let's make Princess Leia a big character.
Well, the first Black Jedi, too. They had that.
I have a problem. Where's our Asian? We got our check mark of Asian. We got our where's our half Spic, half Mexican, half whatever. You're kind of brown. You apply to a lot of them. That's good. All right, we got a black guy. Of course, we got that one. We got the girls thing. Do we have? Is there any way we can crowbar some fucking gay shit into this to kind of like appease them fucking assholes? Okay, we got the gay shit to appease them fucking assholes. All right, what's next, Kleen? What else do you got? We got some Transformers. We're gonna do some Transformers in here too. All right, we got Transformers. Okay, good. Now we can make sure everybody's not going to complain before we begin our artistic integrity.
I have to correct something before Zeldor does, because he's going to call me out. It wasn't a black fucking Jedi. He was a stormtrooper that converted over. Because I know Zeldor was going to call me out.
The thing is, like, Lando Calrissian was in the original, I didn't think he was. I didn't go into it and be like, oh, that's cool that there's a black guy in there. We're appealing to the black guys who want to go see Star Wars. Any black guy wants to go see Star Wars. Anyway, how do we get on this shit, okay? This movie, the Beavis and Butthead, they're redoing the Beavis and Butthead movie. So what do you think of this? It better be just as fucking stupid as it was back in the day. It better fucking be.
I sure hope it is.
If they do any of this bullshit where they gotta put in things that are gonna appease people with their fucking bullshit, I'm gonna fucking blow my head off, dude.
You know, I was just reading an article real early this morning prior to coming here, that Coming to America required them to have one white actor in it, and it was Louis Anderson, the comedian.
He's still fucking alive.
I don't know.
That fat bloated piece of shit.
I think he passed.
No, he didn't. Louis Anderson.
I don't know. Oh, I'm thinking of
John Candy.
John Candy. I like John Candy. He was funny.
What I'm getting at here is, if I'm an artist, if I'm a creator, if I'm a director, if I'm a movie maker, the first thing I don't do is fucking say, okay, let's see, how many Irish guys are going to be in this? Okay, how many Hispanics and how many people from Brazil are going to be in it? Do we got some Hawaiians we can put in there?
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
You make the story. If somebody comes here, it would suck if I was an actor who fit into certain roles, but like, sorry, your skin tone's just a little too light for us. We can't have you in here. You thinking your years of experience and all of the knowledge you have in the acting craft could possibly get you this role. We got some rookie over here in a wheelchair who's tranorific. She can't act for shit. He, she, it, they, them, this, whatever the fuck you want to call them. But we gotta use her because you obviously are too white for this. There's nothing that sucks worse than being the most powerful of all of the genders and things, yet everyone throwing barbs at you and you having to like just ignore them. You do. As a white, bald man, what is it like to have to sit there and have poo flung at you all day? Do you think about it even for a second?
No.
Nope, exactly.
Nope. Nope.
Exactly.
Not even 1 second.
Exactly. This is what none of these assholes will ever figure out.
It doesn't matter.
Just stop fucking worrying about it, you dumbasses. Oh, God.
Who gives a shit?
Who gives a fuck?
Right.
But I gotta be represented! No, you don't. You don't need to be represented.
Yeah,
you need to shut the fuck up is what you need to do.
Have I ever watched it, like, did I go to the movie Boys of the Hood? Yes, I did. I was like one of the
love that movie.
I was like one of the, I went to Saginaw, okay? And me and my friend were the only two white people in the whole theater, okay? Was I upset there was not a white actor in that?
I need to ask you this.
Because it doesn't make any sense to have a white actor.
I need to ask you this, Kleen. Were there a bunch of those brothers and stuff yelling at the screen?
Oh,
were they stepping up throwing popcorn like, what the hell, motherfucker? Yeah!
You know, tons.
Is that what they're doing?
Tons. And you know what? None of them bothered us. We were totally cool fitting in with them. It was all good.
Kleen, you never have to reference that, though. That's the whole point of what I'm saying, though.
That's what I'm saying. It doesn't make any sense. People worry about things like that.
No. You had that in your brain. It's part of your brainstem.
I have that part of my brainstem?
You did. You just said, I didn't even have to worry when I was around a bunch of N-bombs. That's essentially what you just said. Can you believe it? I was around N people, and I didn't even have to worry about them putting a gun in my face at a movie where there were nothing but more M-bombs on the screen. And I was with another white guy even. Can you believe it?
Well, back in the day.
There's a list. There's a list.
Back in the day, Green Acres Plaza was known for shootings, all kinds of stuff. We went there anyhow.
I love shootings. I want to shift gears just a slight bit here because, you know, I don't like to get too serious on shit. But that one it just bothers me. When the creations become like, let's make sure everyone's happy. Fuck them. Okay, let's make sure I'm happy, and let's make sure that I continue to not give a fuck about your happiness. Let's talk about threesomes, Kleen. Now they're in business. Threesomes. Kleen brought a story to my attention that was very, very intriguing. There's an episode of House Hunters featuring the first what are they called? What is this?
Throuple.
Throuple?
A throuple?
Why do we have to constantly keep making these stupid fucking names? This is fucking retarded. It's so fucking stupid. It's like J-Lo and fucking when she was with Ben Affleck. What was her name?
Oh yeah,
Bennifer.
Bennifer. That's right.
Off, man. Right. Go find some better fucking shit to do besides making cute little fucking names.
Yep.
This one, a thruple. God, it sounds like something I want to do to somebody's fucking butthole. I'm gonna stick up. You ready for a little thruplin?
Did I ever tell you a story about how I almost arranged a throuple for myself?
Let's talk about that, Kleen. Throupling. Let's do that.
Throuple. I was dating this one chick for a year. Broke up with her. Started dating this other chick, and they were both bisexual chicks. And I said, hey, you two would probably get along a lot because they were both cool. I'm like, I got to watch them have sex. It was kind of cool.
Did you videotape this thing?
and then I get to join in and stuff like that.
Wait a minute. How do you join? You're watching. Do you walk in? Like, give me the scenario where you got to watch them, or did you like suggest that you bring them together?
I suggested it.
And then it's like that scene from Wild Things when Kevin Bacon is getting fucking Denise Richards and that chick from that fucking TV show, Nev Campbell. Remember her?
Nev Campbell. Oh yeah.
And they were fucking licking each other and shit. And
They're
pouring
both
wine.
hot. Denise Richards is delicious too.
Nev Campbell now. She look. I'm gonna take a stab. I'll bet you she looks like a goddamn lesbian with this short fucking stupid Karen haircut. I'll take a blind stab. I've never seen Nev Campbell in a fucking decade. But I can assure you right now.
I haven't either. But
she's turned into the Kelly. What the fuck's her name from Top Gun? What the fuck is that bitch?
McGinnis. Kelly McGinnis.
Kelly McGinnis. You ever seen this fucking old hag now?
Yeah, she was lesbian back then. Apparently, I didn't know that. But
you can be a lesbian. You can still try to be hot though, instead of being some fucking wrinkly old fucking piece of shit. Okay, so get back to your throuple. Did you walk in on them fucking eating each other and shit, or what?
Well, then after that happened, I was watching, and enjoying the view, and then I can.
What did you see? Like, when you first saw it? Like, what was going on? Were they doing it without you like you got home one day and
no, they weren't.
Your friends were together. Like, oh, you could hear some moaning and shit. Like, come on, tantalize. Let's paint a picture for the people out there, man. Come on now.
No, I got to sit back and admire the view,
and then you whipped your dick out. You're jerking it in the corner.
Yeah, and then I get to participate, in the activities, So we had a little three-way action that way, and then I tried to convince them to both have a relationship with me where we'd all live together in this throuple, now it's called, I guess. Throuple.
Kleen's trying to trim down on some bills, I think. It's what his goal was with this whole situation.
No, I was looking at double the ass.
So whatever happened with this whole thing? What happened? Let me guess. The two bitches didn't get along.
No, they got along fabulous.
So much so they eliminated you from the situation?
No. And we're all friends still. We all occasionally we talk. We haven't hung out in a while, but they both had the ideal goal that they wanted to be married, and
to each other or to other people,
to a guy,
other dudes,
to a guy. And I'm like, well,
why?
I can't marry both of you.
Fucking retarded.
So I'm like, we don't live in Utah or wherever it is. I'm not Mormon.
What is it with this marriage bullshit? This is some marketing scheme. This is something like the church got.
So then,
let's create a family. We got to make sure it's important that everybody gets married.
Then
fuck this.
Then you will laugh at this.
I'm gonna laugh right now.
I'm like, okay, well, we can't get married, but how about we have a ceremony where we all commit to each other?
You suggested this.
Yeah, I did.
What is it with you and these commitment things, Kleen?
The women wanted commitment. I was like,
so why are you trying to appease these fucking bitches who want these retarded suggestions?
Because I was looking at double the ass. Like, that would have been fucking phenomenal.
What's keeping you from having double the ass at any moment in your life?
Yeah, that's true. But women,
you have to make
women.
First of all,
they want this commitment thing.
Okay, but once they have the commitment thing, do you think they're just going to keep on dishing out the ass? It's only going to lead to fucking more problems,
If one doesn't, maybe the other would.
Well, that's what I was going to ask you, when they were in the heat of things, in the midst of the whole situation, you ever run into it where they were either getting each other off, leaving you out, or did you have it where one was wanting the dick and the other one didn't get the dick, and it's like, I want the dick, how come I didn't get the... Did they ever get really jealous and envious of each other as you were giving it to them?
No, that was the awesome part, is they would both, one would ride my face, the other one would ride me.
Jesus
and then
Christ,
I'd rail one,
and
then one would go down on the other one, and I'd fuck her from behind, and then the other one they'd switch spots.
Mr. Kleen gets rid of dirt and grimy, licks out snatchy fucking twats and assholes. He does. He fucking rim jobs these bitches. So, dude, that sounds fucking great. So they were making out. What did their bodies look? They pretty hot bods, or what did they have?
The one was a little chunky, but amazing face and great tits.
Big titties. I was gonna say chunky titties.
And the other one had nice tits, not as big as the other one, and fairly small.
Did you get suffocated by these bitches as they're just riding your face and shit?
Oh no, they were. It was a nice experience. Both very pretty faces, both of them.
Kleen, you're gonna have to show me some pictures later of these.
I don't even know if I have any pictures of them, honestly.
Well, so on House Hunters, apparently, it's a show that's probably on the HGTV network. They show a photo of this threesome, this thruple, whatever it is.
Get a little Asian action in there, too.
I was going to say, it looks like it's a couple it's a handsome couple. If they had children, they would make some cute children.
Yeah, they are.
And then they have this little Asian person with them who you almost think could be one of their like an adopted Taiwanese kind of chick who's along for the ride here, deciding on which home they're going to get. Sure enough, they have to reference the fact that the three of them are making the decision. The first throuple on real estate show House Hunters said their life isn't as easy as it seems on the screen. Really. I never would have fucking guessed.
Well, I'm guessing that people give them a lot of shit, obviously.
The first throuple on real estate show, it's not easy. Geely, Brian, and Lori spoke to GQ magazine about their professional and social discrimination, the social discrimination they face. This is one of those things where if you make your relationship aware to the rest of the planet, you cannot expect anything but criticism. You're going to have some people like us who are more open to stuff. We're not wagging our finger at this. We love this kind of situation.
Oh no, I was all down for it.
Yeah, we have nothing but mad props for somebody trying to do something different here. This is another thing with me being an open-minded creative artist kind of a person where it's like, okay, hey, I've never seen that before. Fuck yeah, tell me about that. I want to know about that. I want to know what you're thinking when you're trying to make that. What the hell's going on?
But one thing you brought up was a right point, and I didn't even think of it at this time. 3 incomes would have been fucking awesome in a household.
You think? Fuck yeah, dude.
We'd have a lot of play money.
Well, why? Everybody kicks into the immediate things that would make them hesitate on it, and usually for that is the sex. It's usually
the sex was the main reason I was doing it.
Right, but anytime you're dealing with emotions, and especially when the line has not been drawn, you would have to go through all sorts of here's where we do, here's what we do, here's what, because at one point you're gonna have one of these two individuals maybe not as happy as the other individual, and they're gonna make it aware. It's bad enough when you're in a relationship with a single person.
You just got to eat their pussy really good. I found that out
right.
of women.
Right, you do. You have to do that.
You do that.
But here's the thing, Kleen. You're talking double the snatch now.
I know.
You're talking double the fucking snatch.
You see the fucking jaw muscles right here?
Mr. Kleen's jaw muscles, bitch! Yeah! Give it up for Kleen's jaw muscles, everybody. Brought to you by some type of dental apparatus to make your jaw not hurt so much.
Chewing a lot of gum.
And ibuprofen. What I'm saying to you is you can barely appease one fucking human being. Okay? I mean, I can't imagine attempting. Just take the sexual nature out of it. Just taking your brain power and trying to, what are you doing today? I would really like to go do this today. And then another person would be like, let's go do this today. And it's just be like, oh, okay, we all have to do this together? What if I don't want to hang out with this fucking bitch today? You want to hang out with the other one? Or what? You got to go with both of them every fucking time? And then they're talking and then they're doing shit. I mean, I can see at some point it's fine.
I would totally have no problem with that because I'm a planner. I'm like a planning kind of person. I'd be like, okay, what are the things we want to do? Write down a list. We're going to do yours, mine, hers tomorrow. Then boom, boom, boom. Flip it back and forth.
That's it, baby.
Get to it, dude.
That's it, baby.
I think it's a dumb fucking idea, to be honest with you.
I would be willing
It's
to
fucking stupid. Because here's why it's stupid. You only have sex with these bitches, what? Let's say 2 hours a day, if that. If you get 2 hours a day, okay? So the rest of the fucking day, you got to deal with these fucking dumb cunts the whole fucking time. Just fuck that. Fuck it.
Hey, they both love to drink, so we just get them drunk the rest of the day and fuck them another 2 hours later on.
Let's wrap it up, Kleen. What do you got to say to everybody out there?
Hey, as usual, clean it if it's dirty, and if it's dirty,
That's it,
try
baby.
to get a permanent threesome.
Kid, this is Going Deep Show. We appreciate you guys hanging with us, talking about fucking stupid threesomes on HGTV. I like that the HGTV is finally getting edgy, Getting edgy, making me want to fucking watch it. If you'd like to reach out to our show, go to the GDS.com, THEGDS.com. You can contact us there. Do what you need to do and participate in the show here. Get involved. We'll talk to everybody very, very soon. We appreciate you. We appreciate you. Till the next one, bitch.
Cheetah's dick. Suck a cheetah's dick. Suck a European bison smelly ass. Suck a William Mammoth's dick with Miracle Whip. Suck a snow leopard's ass with whipped cream. Suck a hyena sperming dick. Suck a cheetah's dick. Suck a cheetah's dick. Suck a cheetah's dick. Poplar. Suck a cheetah's dick. Suck a cheetah's dick.
Coming to you live on your chin. Oh, kid. Oh. This is the Going Deep Show.
You ready?
Satan, hail Satan, hail Satan, hail Satan, say, hail Satan.
Fighting for the powers of evil because good is once again dumb. This is the Going Deep Show. Miss Kleen, what's up?
Greetings, everyone, as usual.
If you'd like to participate in our show, make sure you do that by submitting an email to us. Hey, Devil, what is our email address?
Studio at Goin Deep Show.
It's GOINDEEP show.com. Welcome to episode 1700, everybody. I teased Kleen last episode about a special shirt that I have.
Uh-oh.
This shows something cool about my girl, okay? My girl got me this shirt. It's a special shirt that I like. I'm wearing. First time I've wore this shirt. She bought it for me. You ready for this, everybody? I'm gonna show it on the cam.
I'm ready.
Show it on the cam here. Ready? Clean. You gotta
it's like a strip tease. But man,
there we go, babies. Look at this right here, guys. Look at this sexy belly I got going on right here. Get in my belly, motherfucker. On YouTube, though, you can check it out. I got a Buttman shirt from Savannah, Georgia. Endo bought this for me. It's a great shirt. What do you think of that, Kleen?
I like it. I like it a lot.
It's fucking got a nice little ass on there. Reminds me a lot of her ass. She's got an ass. It's very much in the shape of this shirt. It's very nice. I like it. So I'm going to wear this shirt today out in public. I'm going to go to church one day with this shirt on. I'm going to walk into some type of I'm going to go to parent-teacher conferences with this shirt on. I'm going to go everywhere it's inappropriate to wear this fucking shirt. I'm going to wear that shirt. What do you think of that, Kleen?
I think it's fucking
What do you think
hilarious.
of that fucking bullshit, man?
It reminds me of that guy that was a porn director. He was called Buttman.
So today's episode, everybody, 1700, which means we're going to bring much Mexcellence to you. Since I'm a Mexican person, and we're going to bring Mexcellence.
You are a Mexican, not a Mexican.
We're going to bring all sorts of things. We're going to pate. Kleen, it's time for a pate like it's 1700s. Okay?
1700s? All right.
Once we get to the 1900s, we're going to be like, holy shit! It's only 200.
Wow.
It's only 200 shows away. I think that's mathematically correct, right? Is that right?
Yeah.
And I'm distracted by this whole situation
I know.
here. I give Kleen all type of visuals to see here on the show.
I know. That's.
And it's a service we offer here on the program. We like to provide visual stimulation for everybody, which is why we do this show live on YouTube and on our website and things like this. So go check it out. What we're going to talk about right now, we do not want to waste any time. Obscure sexual term, Kleen. What was the obscure sexual term? It's a quiz game now. Does Kleen remember what the obscure sexual term of the day was? I had on the screen.
I do not.
Kleen, your memory is terrible.
No, my sleep pattern is terrible. That's the problem.
Kleen, the obscure sexual term of the day was the Mason-Jism line.
Okay,
everybody, Kleen?
Yes.
Do you remember what the Mason-Jism line is?
It is an area that is a border that women do not like you coming across or jisming across.
Kleen, you got it. You can read it. It's right there. Let's describe it.
I was just trying to go from memory.
Right, but that wasn't very descriptive.
Oh, I'm
area.
sorry. The area of a woman's body above which she is not okay with a man shooting their load after pulling out and climaxing during intercourse.
Do you ever go back and listen to the shows and go to yourself, okay, I didn't describe that very good, and then you read what you were supposed to describe it, and then be like, oh yeah, that describes it a little bit better.
Yeah, that does. Yeah.
So, anyway, that is our obscure sexual term of the night. Our hottie of the week, too, again, we're going to remind everybody, Christy Taylor.
Christy Taylor.
Did we give out her Insta handle?
No, we did not. I don't think we even did hottie yet. We didn't bring her up yet.
We didn't? Oh,
no.
God.
We're
Was this an in-between thing? Okay.
Yeah, it was an in-between thing.
Guys, you think after 1,700 episodes of this shit, we would have our whole thing down, but
well,
we don't.
We get all excited.
We do, because I have a Buttman shirt on. That's why.
And she's definitely got a butt, Christy Taylor.
Here's the thing about this, okay? When I was looking this up, I go to my list. We had a hottie of the week from yesterday's episode that was so tantalizing. That ass, it makes this girl's ass look not so good. Do you understand? Do you understand?
That's true. This woman still has an amazing ass.
Christy Taylor, her Kristie Gaylorr, 2 double R's. So there must have been another Christy Taylor. So she's got crazy blondish, pinkish, brownish hair. She's got a body and stuff. But I'm going to show you a picture of her butt, Kleen, and the butt is good, but it's not quite as good as yesterday's hottie. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yesterday's was like superb. That was like probably the hottest chick we've seen yet.
Okay, so look at this. Am I right? Am I right in assuming this is it's not quite as curvature as the other one?
You still wouldn't kick her out of bed for eating crackers.
I don't know. She's okay. She's all right, I guess.
She's all right. She's only a 9.5.
I guess she's okay. We'll allow her to sit in your bed and eat crackers, whatever the fuck it is. You know what I'm saying? So, Christy Taylor, check her out and do that. I wanted to mention something that was very, very relevant to the time. We have done the show for so long, you forget who you influence, and you forget who hears it, for damn sure.
Oh, that's for sure. Surprised some people have listened so long.
Or some new listeners who have come about. So this morning, I get a message from Red about some insurance stuff with the kid. We do this. What is it? Co-parenting. I like this co-parenting. This I don't understand why we have to keep adding these fancy words to stuff. We're just parenting. We're not co-parenting. If you're a parent, you're a parent, and you do the parenting thing. You don't have to be co-parents. We're co-parents. It's like these. It's the people who don't have the kids, the extended like new girlfriend stuff, and you want everybody on. We're gonna do some co-parent. Fucking gay as shit. Just stop it with the extra words for shit that's already fucking existing. There's a good George Carlin bit about this. Look it up, okay, fucks. Simon America, go fucking look it up and stop making up fucking words. Look at this message this morning. And she's like, oh, yeah. It was a really super early message. It came in at like 4:30 or 5 o'clock this morning. I'm like, why? What are you doing up at that time of the day? I mean, even I don't get up at that fucking time of the day. What time's your alarm go off, Kleen? Oh, yeah, you're up all night.
Yeah.
You haven't even fucking slept yet. Right. So she goes, oh, yeah, did I wake you up? And I'm like, no. I said, I'm good. We're about to do the show. And she goes, oh, by the way, my niece has listened to the podcast, has discovered the podcast. And I'm like, oh, yes, really? Did she like it? I didn't ask her if she liked it. I'm going to read you verbatim what she texted to me here on the show, just so that we're accurate as all get up, okay? So here it is. Where the fuck is it? Yes, she said, yes, my niece told me that I have a sensitive clit.
Woo, everybody! Oh, she is a saucy mama.
She said it was dinner conversation the other night. So.
Nice.
Now, this is a long-standing story of when the podcast first started back in like 04, 05, where Red did not want me talking about her fucking clit and shit. So then, of course, me and I always take into consideration when somebody tells me what not to say, and I add that to my list of things to definitely say.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody out there in the world who knows this about me knows that if you tell me not to do something, it immediately goes into a notes list that says, bring that shit up. Either now or later, or at some point, bring that shit up. Never tell me what you don't want to hear. Pretty much, okay? Under the radar, I always say, Kleen, if you have some shit on your brain you definitely don't want to bring up, you don't say, okay, we shouldn't really, let's not do that. I'm just like, yep, all right, let's write that into the list.
Kid, let's not bring up any more big-breasted hotties, okay?
Right. G-Dub is one of the guys who practices this very well. The worst person who definitely did not practice this was fucking Red Eye. As far as you don't need to announce to the world, I'm not going to do the show anymore. I can't participate on the show anymore. I'm like, okay, well, did you need to announce it? Do you think you're that fucking important that you need to announce that shit? Obviously, you have some hang-up, so I'm going to fucking make fun of you for every fucking second that I possibly can make fun of you because you think you're somehow important, that enough that the words you say somehow matter. You know what I mean? It's like, no, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. So I thought it was hilarious that her clit, she mentioned not talking about her clit years ago,
and her niece brings it up.
And then her niece now brings it up. Now it just makes me want to reach out to her and be like, hey, what do you think about the podcast? You know damn well, if she's listened to the podcast, she has told her friends about the podcast. She's mentioned it to her. Corrupting the youth of America, everybody. That's what we do here on the show.
And maybe you can find out if it runs in the family.
I will not allow such a thing, everybody. Listen, we're the devil. We're on your shoulder, guys. We can only suggest the things you do. You can go out and do them as much as you want.
Kleen, that's fucked up. All right, everybody. Let's mark that off the list now. We got lists, guys. We got the thing here. Oh, Kleen. What are we going to do with you? Your dirty, nasty shit. Well, that's the thing. People I don't think, nobody's going to admit that they listen to this. Nobody would. Think about it. Kleen. The only people that you are going to suggest tuning into what we say here are the people that you know are going to be able to pretty much handle open language and stuff like this. But there are probably some assholes out there, probably family members of mine, who will tune in and hear me say stupid shit and will never admit to me or to any one of their friends or family members that they tune into this. But guess what, motherfuckers? I got the numbers. I can see you. And I watch the numbers. I see it like, oh, gee, wow, we got another 200 people in the fucking Bay Area listening. No shit. So it's like, yeah. But that's what happens. You're never going to have people admit that you listen to this fucking bullshit. Right?
No, I admit it.
Well, of course you do. You're fucking idiot. You don't listen to it. Kleen, you don't even listen to yourself say shit.
Yeah, I do. I listen to it. I listen to it about 1 out of every 5 episodes, to be honest.
What do you when you listen back, are you critiquing yourself? Are you like, oh, I said like 14 million times there?
No.
Because that's all I hear. All I hear is you saying
I just listen to it in a whole, and I laugh, and it's just like remembering being there, you know, because a lot of stuff you forget. We talk about this all the time. We forget what we say like 2 minutes from now.
Yeah.
Because we're busy
moving
on to other things.
I'll agree with you on that. This morning when I got out to the studio, I like to play clips sometimes. I'm going to play a song here that made me, I don't know what it's, Kleen. We grew up in the 80s. So what music do you listen to? Everything was so over synthesized and things like this, and now there's like a bunch of that kind of stuff that it's pulling from that time.
Very true. But you know, one thing I did love about 80s music, there was always a new one-hit wonder every fucking day, it seemed like. Every day they had a new band or new song or something.
I'm playing a song right now just because I can, and I don't give a shit if YouTube fucking takes this video off of their website because
we put it on ours.
We put it on ours anyway. So this is the song that I played this morning to kind of set the pace for everything, and it just put me in a good mood. Because I want you to tell me, what do you think of when you hear this fucking song? Okay, listen to this shit. What do you think, Kleen?
I know the song so well too, and I'm trying
to love it.
Oh,
listen to that synthesizer, man.
I know, man.
Super synthy, am I right?
Oh, very, very, very much so.
This is Abacab by fucking Genesis, man.
Yeah.
I love this shit.
It's a great song.
I know we're not supposed to play this, but I don't care. I had this on my mind, and for episode 1700, I was just like, you know what? I want to play this fucking shit. I love this song. I don't know what it is about this song. I think it's because it takes me back to like a time when I was a kid, and you heard this on the radio, and it's some scenario, you fucking remember this shit.
Oh yeah.
It goes right back to what you were saying about the whole fucking show, man. We just do this shit, just kind of little time stamp of life.
It's all about having fun, and then you look back and you remember, oh my God, I remember that, you know?
So now with that in mind, we're going to go into happy news, guys. Happy news, everyone. Kleen, what is our happy news item today?
Oh my God, happy news of a 14-year-old charged with homicide as an adult after making a chilling 911 call, admitting she stabbed her older sister in a wheelchair.
I guess it was like a mercy killing, I'm thinking, right? Isn't that what they do to the people over in the Arab world when a girl becomes a whore and they fucking light her on fire and shit?
I honestly think she was mad because the girl in the wheelchair blew her boyfriend so good he was going to leave her for the girl in the wheelchair.
No, this chick's got a pimply face. She's got a Karen haircut. She's only 14 years old. This chick has no hope. Let's be real. Look at this ugly bitch. She might as well grow a mustache and become a tranny. I mean, come on. Look at that fucking face. She's going to be somebody's bitch inside the
She's going to grow up to be a Karen and yelling at people in Walmart.
14-year-old girl in Pennsylvania has been charged as an adult with criminal homicide after she reportedly called 911. Admitting to stabbing her older sister. Okay, Kleen just went through that. It is alleged that the police arrived at the home. Claire Miller, I don't even know if there's a real fucking name, led them to the bedroom there. 19-year-old Helen Miller was found in a wheelchair with stab wounds. I can't even imagine I can't cut chicken, man, you know, when I'm cooking some shit, let alone stabbing a fucking human being. But this is happy news now. This bitch must have been pissed. Must have been pissed the fuck off.
Or
at this
highly
chick.
jealous that she was getting her handicapped sister was getting more attention or something.
Her parents were sleeping at the time. A grisly and disturbing scene where the victim had a large knife in her neck. Oh my God! What the fuck? Are you serious? Large knife in the neck?
What a fucking way to go, that poor girl.
In the neck. Yeah, large knife in the neck.
Wow. At least it wasn't her vagina.
You ever do anything crazy like this where you just
ever stab anybody in the neck? No.
You ever stab somebody in the neck, Kleen?
No.
Come on, man. Let's get on board.
Not this decade.
Let's get on board and start stabbing.
Back in the 80s.
She's like, I'm white. I shoot people with guns. I'm not like you Mexicans and fucking Puerto Ricans and shoot with the knives. And fucking jujitsu knives and fucking throwing. I'm a white guy who has throwing stars and fucking
samurai swords.
Samurai swords. Fucking nunchucks. Remember when you were a kid and nunchucks were a cool thing?
Oh, yeah.
What the fuck was up with that?
Oh, yeah.
Nunchucks? What are you going to do with fucking nunchucks?
You can knock someone's teeth out.
I'm going to go pick up a pizza. Hey, make sure you grab the nunchucks. You never know what you're going to run into as you approach the pizza man. And it's like, come on, dude. You needed nunchucks. You saw Bruce fucking Lee one time on TV like, oh, let's go.
Exactly.
Oh, some nunchucks. Let's get some fucking nunchucks.
Enter the Dragon, baby.
Enter the Dragon. Great fucking movie. Love that fucking shit. Second story I want to bring up with you guys is about this school board who was all let go because of their Zoom call. Now, people, you need to learn how to use technology. That's what I'm saying to you. You don't know how to do technology. So this entire California school system was pretty much canceled. They canceled themselves. They left their school board because of the fact that they were just talking trash.
Yeah, they all resigned right then.
Right. So was anything said that wasn't true? Okay. Everyone has like job stuff that like bothers them. There's certain clients that you deal with that are just, okay, why? Well, over managing kind of things, where it's like, hey, we should do this. They're micromanagers, Teachers have the worst fucking existence in the planet, I will tell you. I think this is true. Because they have to constantly hem and haw between, I love my job in the summers when I'm not doing it. It's great. I live for my summers that's how much I love my job. It's the best part of it is when I'm not fucking doing it. And then when they're there, they're dealing with children the whole fucking time. I think it's just awful. Don't you think it's just fun? The teachers have it the worst. They do. Because they can't decide, this is the greatest time of my life. I remember school's great. And then they get there and like, fuck this shit. Kids suck. I got to grade papers till 9:30 at night at my house.
I would honestly say it's probably harder to be a teacher nowadays than it used to be back when we were in school, like in the 80s. Because they could beat our ass.
Everybody, it's time to wrap this fucking shit up. Hottie of the week, Christy Taylor. Obscure sexual term was the Mason Jism line.
Mason Jism line.
That's that line. This bitch is not gonna let you go. Usually, another term for this is south of Chinsville.
Well, there
you know that one?
Well,
south of Chinsville.
You gotta love a woman that'll just let you glaze her face like a jelly donut.
And she's like, my Mason Jism line is my fucking
it's
forehead,
non-existent.
my fucking top of my head.
Prefers it in the face.
Mr. Kleen, you got final words to tell the fans and friends out there?
As usual, for 1,700 episodes, clean it if it's dirty.
And the kids going deep. We love that you guys tag along with us for these episodes of the show. One more live winter show coming in a day. Join us as we wrap up winter and head into the springtime.
Hail Satan.
If you'd like to reach us, studio at Going Deep Show, call that at 9331-0543. For the rest of the Going Deep Show crew, I'm the Kid. And for Mr. Kleen and all the other chinks out there, we'll see you soon. Chill to the next one.